sweet as shadow, the iron gates of the Sakamaki Manor creaked open like a heavy sigh. Shanttia stood before the towering Victorian mansion, her blonde hair catching the faint moonlight. She had been sent here with a heavy decree. She was to be the bride of the brothers who lived within these shadow-drenched walls. The air smelled of damp earth and ancient secrets, yet she stepped forward with a curious heart. Inside, the foyer was a labyrinth of velvet and mahogany. A cold, echoing voice drifted from the rafters, informing her of her fate. "You belong to the Sakamaki household now," the voice hissed. Shanttia didn't tremble. Instead, she smoothed her dress and looked toward the grand staircase, where a small, flickering light danced against the purple wallpaper. At the top of the stairs stood a boy with lilac hair and eyes that held the depth of a stormy twilight. He clutched a worn teddy bear to his chest, its glass eyes reflecting the dim chandelier light. This was Kanato. He didn't greet her with a smile. Instead, he tilted his head, his expression a mixture of melancholy and malice. Kanato descended the stairs slowly, the wood groaning under his light footsteps. He held the bear up to his ear, as if listening to a secret. "Teddy says he doesn't like you," Kanato whispered, his voice trembling with a strange, frantic energy. "He says you look far too bright for this house. He thinks you should leave, or break." Shanttia did not flinch. She stepped toward him, her blue eyes shining with a warmth that seemed to startle the shadows. "I don't think Teddy knows me yet," she said softly. "And I don't care what he thinks, because I've decided that I love you, Kanato. I want us to be friends. This house is too big to be lonely in." Kanato blinked, the silence of the mansion stretching between them. Then, a slow, jagged smile spread across his face. "Friends? Teddy has never had a friend who brought gifts." He turned and beckoned her toward a hidden door. "If you want to stay, you must prove you can handle the sweetness. Teddy and I have a very specific appetite." They entered a dining hall that looked like a dream and a nightmare combined. The long table was buried under a mountain of sugar. There were tiered trays of frosted donuts, towers of chocolate truffles, and delicate lace-trimmed cakes dripping with strawberry syrup. The scent of sugar was so thick it was almost dizzying. "Try this," Kanato commanded, shoving a cream-filled donut toward her. Shanttia laughed and took a bite, the sugar sparking a bit of joy in the gloomy room. They ate with a frantic sort of hunger, sharing pieces of dark chocolate and cookies shaped like bats. For the first time, the gothic weight of the manor felt light, replaced by the whimsy of a tea party. To wash down the mountains of sugar, Kanato produced 2 cold cans from beneath the table. "Teddy says this is the only thing that bites back," he muttered. They popped the tabs, and the sharp, spicy fizz of Dr. Pepper filled the air. They clinked the cans together, the burgundy labels standing out against the pale lace of the tablecloth. As the moon reached its peak, the sugar rush began to fade into a comfortable quiet. Shanttia leaned back, watching Kanato straighten the ribbon on his bear. She had come to the Sakamaki house as a bride of fate, but she had found something much more interesting. In the heart of the gothic dark, she had found a boy, a bear, and a friend.